So the zombie trope has been around for ages now. As far back as going back to the GOAT himself, George A. Romero. He's one of the GOATs that has created a fictional enemy, this unstoppable threat that is so hard to take care of. And it has been shown in many forms of mediums. And it brings a new light to the threat, as these particular threats are not good by themselves, but they're good in numbers. And we're talking about zombies, right? In all the forms of medium, like video games like Resident Evil, DayZ, horror movies like Dawn of the Dead, World War Z, it's shown that zombies are a threat that is very difficult to take care of. Which brings us to the city of Redwood. This city takes place in the mobile/PC MMORPG game called Undawn. This is where thousands of players plus yourself take on refuge in Redwood as we try to defend against the zombie apocalypse in this post-apocalyptic world. Now I have checked Steam. Steam has this game sitting at mixed reviews. A lot of people have spoken about the monetization problems. A lot of people saying that this is a poorly bad PC port from mobile. I did play the closed beta test back a couple months ago, and I genuinely had some form of fun. Of course, I didn't go into it as super seriously as most people would expect, but I give it, it's kind of iffy. I'm a little iffy on it. I still have fun playing it, but today I want to actually just go over the overall gameplay, the character customization, the combat, the monetization issues, and many more. Stay tuned, sit back, and relax. See you guys in a video. So it's been a minute since I have touched this game. So Undawn, I got a chance to play Undawn, I think it was like a month or two ago, regarding the fact of it was under a closed beta test. And I got to like level 20 in the time frame that I was able to actually play the game. So now the game is officially out, and I can't wait to try it. I can't wait to see like what they have changed. The game looks a little brighter if I'm not mistaken. The tutorial is still the same. This is still the same as closed beta. So they've mainly, I feel like it was just a stress test in a sense. And I was very surprised by this game. Like, it's a zombie MMO, and I feel like it's one of the better zombie MMOs out there. Like, they do get a little ridiculous at some points in time, but I feel like this is a little bit better. Day and night cycles. There's definitely a weather cycle as well. But yeah, this is the June 29th made Undawn's global launch. It's out on Steam. Oh, I probably could have stuck past them, but cat. There we go. Overall, this game is honestly like it's fun. I like that how different they definitely have made it. Like, you can drive vehicles. They have a lot of aspects of making this a survival game, but it's an MMO at the end of the day. So this part right here is just the overall tutorial, just getting the hang of like the actual mechanics of the game. What's crazy is most games like these form of games don't really have a lot of attention to detail when it comes to overall gameplay. And that's what I feel like that I do like about this game compared to most of the other free-to-play zombie MMOs out there. From the given closed beta, like I said, I honestly think that this is a little bit more. I feel like this one's a lot better. Of this, like, it's kind of like the hub area of the world. So with this game, you have two forms of a home. The first home is what we're in right now. It's called Townsend. It's where most of the players are going to be chilling at, sitting down, talking X, Y, and Z. Then later down the line, you can actually end up building your own home. So this right here is the health monitoring system. So this is how you can check the overall health of your character. The body, mentality, metabolism, and hygiene. Which the hygiene would tell you, like, are you refreshed? Are you clothes clean? Stuff like that, because you can wash your clothes too. That's, you know, it's really crazy to the attention of detail. Like right here, my fitness is kind of average. You know, I have a skinny body, average fitness, so your overall fitness wouldn't change how well you could perform in battle. Overall, like how you run, anything like that. So then we got the tub, and then we can actually bathe, which is overall relaxing your character and cleaning your character. So therefore, you have to actually take into a fact of doing this prior before just constantly going out in battle, because your overall cleanliness would then dictate how well your character will actually perform in game. I haven't seen, like during the closed beta, I haven't seen bad parts of the, like, if you don't take care of yourself. I haven't seen what would be the actual detrimental value of like not cleaning yourself, but there's probably something on the form of that. I kind of just always kept it as like, oh, okay, I can just keep myself clean and work on myself as the role-playing aspect of that. So this is now, we're talking about the mentality of your character, which goes by the vigor, so you're sober, or the reason, which you're calm. So of course, make sure you sleep helps your character stay, you know, normal. So this tells you your mental state is normal, which has yet to be affected by the darkness. When night falls, however, the darkness accelerates the rate at which reason takes leave of you. So your mental state deteriorates as the night grows, because that means when the night comes, there's more zombies, there's more ways of being paranoid, there's looters, X, Y, and Z. Then we got into the sober, which we're fully energized, which that means I can gather materials with an increased rate of 5%. And then I feel calm and steady, so, you know, my overall combat would be, you know, natural. And I have received a sufficient amount of sleep, so going to sleep again would not improve my vigor. Going down over here, now we have to relieve ourselves, so we can use the restroom. And of course, we don't want to see that, so we get to watch a beautiful little cat. And we relieved ourselves. It was crazy. I think on one of my other videos of Undawn, I actually dropped the toilet in the middle of the street and just used it right then and there. So then, now we go stand in front.
What are all these have to be
now,
washed? I think the washing machine's downstairs.
To make sure you don't feel dingy, wash up your clothes. And it takes about 15 seconds. Nothing too crazy. Oh no, wash my clothes. There you go. 14 seconds, you know, you get to wash and dryer. Now this is just making sure you, like, every time you go out, it's just overall cleanliness of your character.
I'm not dreaming, am I?
It's the overall cleanliness of your character. If you keep your character clean and nice, mentally, figuratively, the whole nine, you don't have to worry about too much for the role-playing aspect.
Glad you had a
So survival path. So now we get to the rest of the big of the content. So every day there's particular new stuff that you can do. So I already got to level 10, which is pretty cool actually. Nothing too crazy. Nothing crazy. Light work. Perks. Now we're getting to some of this paid content that this game has. So daily sign-ins, we'll sign in. So we're on day 30. We have the Dawn pack. 7-day supplies. So log in for 7 days to get the Will Smith, which I forgot. Yeah, Will Smith was actually part of this part of the game. I think mainly probably after. Let's see what Will Smith got going on. Oh, it's fully CGI. It has to be. Huh, it's pretty cool. And then level 2. So we just gotta level, like, log in for 7 days. So now we got special furniture collection, which There we go. Now we have a form of, so the urban ninja, the meteor car. Ooh, so now we have the gacha based system of this game, which is a lot of, if the correct term to be exact, the gacha, mainly the gacha system for this. So I don't think it's too much pay to win, which is great. So we'll do our free draw. It's a lot of like cosmetic based items for your build. Oh, and then you can draw using this currency, which this is where the money comes into place. So for a multi-draw, so 880 is for a 10 spin, which means 20 bucks. If you want to do a multi-spin, 20 bucks is pretty much the route you'll get if you want to keep doing spins. They give you a bonus for spinning it, which is 150. So, I mean, that's okay. And then $1 gives you 50. So if you want to do a multi-spin, sure. And the draw goes for all of them. So 180 is it. So it's 20 bucks. 20 bucks per draw. $20 per draw. That's not bad. I mean, I've seen worse, but it is a gacha game at heart. It is still a gacha game. Go from there. So that's pretty much overall like your first, like this is the first impressions of what you expect from playing Undawn, and how like this is at the end of the day a free MMO. It does have its monetary issues. Gameplay is very, very simplistic.
Damn, can't believe we did it.
But what I can say is I do love that they're building the story through cinematic scenes. Oh. This is pretty much Undawn, the free MMO that a lot of people have been talking about. It has some form of like major, like, oh, do you want to play with him? Will Smith. I mean, that's pretty cool, like collab that they have done. But for a PC MMO counterpart, they're almost relatively exactly like the same. I've only played it on PC, so I wonder how it will be played on mobile. But this is a pretty, you know, fun game that you can just sit down, relax, shoot up some zombies, build a home, call it a day, play with your friends. Like, I wouldn't take this game as seriously, but there is a lot of content. Even when I was playing the closed beta test, there's a lot of content that was just being given to you. Log it every day, get cool rewards. If you want to, of course, support the devs, buy some of the cosmetic items. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they give you some slight advantage while in-game, but I don't think they'll give you too much of an advantage while you're in PvP, because I don't think there is a team deathmatch, but I don't think that by your cosmetic, whatever items you have, I think it's everybody's at a level playing field, just come down to just overall skill. But other than that, I want to know what you guys think about Undawn. Did you guys play it back on the closed beta test, or this is your first playing Undawn as its global launch? I want to hear your guys' thoughts about it in the comment section below, but as always, this has been your host, KSD TV, here at Chaotic Inc., signing out. Peace.
Manifest. I don't sleep, that's so weak, don't plan to rest. I'm from a hood where you die if you don't pack a vest. No culinary degrees, but whipping crack the best. Chefing, hard times taught lessons. Praying every night to pull up in park Benzes. What's my home is what you call trenches. You wouldn't last a day seeing life through all lenses. It's all tension, no sun, and rain and plenty. Full-time job, still can never make a penny. I ain't